Right guys, so after my previous video where we saw a single chicken coop actually outperforms a single sheep pen and a single milk barn for points and stars with the vanilla meta. The problem with chicken though is since they're so fast you can run into gas problem and the other problem you can run into is that your express depot might not be fast enough to continue selling that eggs that you produce. So you've got to make sure you're close to a town and maybe have a couple of express depot or methods of delivering your eggs. Your other option also is maybe make sure that you are on the coast so you can utilize the freight for the 100 selling at one time. So what I want to do is actually test how fast or how many chicken coops will produce the amount of eggs to outcompete my gasoline in a normal setup. Not with an oil seep though, just with some oil drills. So we'll see about that. And then at what point will we need to add a second express depot, which in my case won't be beneficial because that will start taking more gas because I'm too far away from a town. So let's get into this and see how that's going to work out for us. So instead of adding the process at this section, I've added it at the end and put the conclusion here. So if you want to look at that, just follow the timestamps in the description at the bottom. So let's have a look at this basically chicken rush or chicken coop egg selling idea, or whether or not it is really better. So if we look at the pros, it only costs $15,000 to set up a chicken coop in and 3 wood. It requires only 1 water, which means you can use 1 pond to basically passively water 8 crop or coops. They are fast and they require less meadows than any of the other 2 options, milk or wool. There is, however, some cons to it. Because they're so fast and they actually take up so much, they require a lot more wood, and because of that they'll require more loggers or lumberjacks, and they'll also require maybe more ATVs or ranches. That might also be depending on how many you put up, but I mean if you were to put up 20 sheep pens for argument's sake, the concept stays the same. So you will need more storehouses because you are generating eggs so fast. What tends to happen is 1 or 2 express depots may not be sufficient to keep up with how fast the eggs is coming in. In that case, it would be beneficial to actually be on the ocean and have a freight ship available. In this case, as you can see, I've got 2 selling, or 2 express depots. They're constantly selling, and then I've got the freight depot. Now, granted, if I've got the freight depot, I can actually get rid of this, at least one of these express depots. But yeah, so here I've got 18 Coops, and they're giving me around about 12 eggs a minute. So as you can see, eggs is coming in fast, constantly. Gas can become a problem if you're running 2 express depots. However, if your setup is correct, it's actually quite easy to get past that. In my case, I just added another refinery to this end of my setup. And also, if you go with a peer and you're not running both your express depots, then you don't need extra gas. And as you can see, I've got 7 oil pumps. That gives me enough gasoline to keep it going. I just sold 100 eggs there in any case. If you are closer to a city, it also helps. In my case, I'm actually quite far from a city, so it takes my express depot about 1.5 minutes to get to a city, and the normal one just about 2 minutes, I think. The other issue is the cost or income per gas is actually less compared to wool. So in wool you'll get 37,000 per gas or per every time that your express depot goes, whereas with this you'll only get like 16,000. So what are my thoughts on this? I think it's actually a lot easier to start off with eggs than with any of the others. Because they're so fast, you need less ponds. All maps start with at least 1 pond, so it's basically you don't need to build another pond to get going. You can just place them and they've got enough passive water. So they are definitely easier to start with, and you're getting faster a constant income compared to any of the other 2 options. And I think because they use the same amount of meadows than the cows. However, with the cows, it's got to go to that same amount of meadows twice. So I believe that chickens is the best option if you don't have a weed stand and you don't have any other method of feeding or like weed or whatever. So in my opinion, it is the best option for if you're going to use meadows. That is my little breakdown on it, my thoughts on it. I'm thinking of actually doing a chicken coop to gas video and a sheep pen to gas video and see how the 2 compared. And here you can see our ship is returning. I hope that there's a little bit of information that's interesting and useful to you guys. Let's see, a refinery. Let's clear this one up again. And build that. Oh, come on. Right guys, so if you're interested in watching the process I did to get here, it is at the end. Look at the timestamps. Thank you for watching. Okay, so we're here at our little town. As you can see, I've got lots of ATVs here ready. I've got an extra transporter here, truck. to test that, but I don't want to use that if not necessary, as this will start using 2 gasoline per delivery, which, because I'm quite far off from town. I've also got the freight pier, so we've got the ship there in case we want to start delivering 100 eggs at a time. And then we've got enough oil pumps to supply gas, or the gasoline production. Right, so let's just stop that one for now. We've got lots of wood in circulation, and we'll see how this goes. So we've got quite a few sheep pens ready to go, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate them in a little bit at a time, so as to see when it's going to start becoming a problem. Right, so here we go. And there we've got 4 going, and as you can see, they're very fast on it. So let's see how fast 4 will start selling. So our gasoline is full up at this stage, and I want to see when it starts actually dropping too fast. Right, so chickens, we are ready for you. As you can see, the 4 coops, by the time they basically finish, the meadows is ready again. So for 4 coops, it looks like 3, 6, 7, maybe even 8 should do the job. Okay, so we got 3 eggs there going. Oh, the one's slow. Don't know why you're slow. The other positive thing is chicken rush is a lot easier to get going, though. You don't need as many ponds, and chicken coops is a lot easier or cheaper to build as well. Right. So we're just about a couple of minutes in, and we're at 6 eggs ready to be going. Let's see. As you can see, 4 coops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 meadows being utilized. If you got 8, you should be good. Okay, let's go on. So I'm quite a distance from town, so there's our first chickens selling, or eggs, sorry. So you'll notice my express depot takes about 1 minute 36 seconds to go deliver. So let's see how fast it will start making these. by the time my Express Depot gets back, I should have quite a few again. So we'll see. So we need oil to start making up the gas again. There wasn't space for that, so we'll get that going soon as well. But we've got 40, or we had 40 gasoline there. Okay, 28 seconds left until he's back, and we've already made another 4 eggs. In 7 seconds he'll be back. Okay, so we've got 6 eggs already, so we can actually add some more coops. So we'll add another one, maybe add 2. So 2 more coops up and going. Let's see how fast this goes now. It's definitely be an issue when you're not close to a town like me at the moment. This town for me is way too far off. A dragon transport will definitely help also if you've got that, but the focus of those videos is more about actually seeing for the guys, helping the guys with no NFTs. Okay, so next egg is sold, and 1 minute 36 seconds again. We'll see where we get there. Oh, we've got 6 meadows. Oh, chicken coops going. The race is on. And they're actually starting to move over to the other side of meadows. As you can see, that's where they're going to start losing time, is where they need to walk far to get to the meadows. Wheat stand will be so much faster, but once again, it's all about the meadows and people that don't have NFTs. Okay, Loki. We're at 8x, he's still not back. 9x, still not back. So 2, 4, 6 chicken coops produces 10 eggs every 1 minute 30 seconds. So that will be faster than my Express Depot. Let's just let it go another one. There we can go. Let's see again. Check it another round. Let's see. You will definitely need to be closer to a town. We are actually gathering some eggs now. It's on 3 again. The other nice thing is it's a lot less space you take than compared to sheep. The meadows need it. So that's your other thing. It's all about space as well. Wood is not a problem at this stage. Another 26 seconds. So if you're right next to a town, you can deliver every 15 seconds. That will help a lot. Okay, so then again, just as he gets back. Wood production is still online, still everything going according to. And then, okay, so my gas production is at 37, so it's keeping still there. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 8 well pumps. Wood collection is holding steady, although wood will become an issue. This is not enough to sustain this. It doesn't look like. Let's add some more wood. Our tree farms are actually going to take a penalty there. As you can see, yeah, big penalty. And there it's back. Okay, so there on the third time it was actually back before 10 was sold. So we can add another Coop, and you go again. Another Coop, so we're on 7 Coop. So 7 Coop provides 10 eggs every minute and a half, then definitely. Like I said, I mean, they're already starting to move into the other field. So 7 Coop produces, like I said, 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay, so 28 seconds, and 10 is red, will be ready before he gets back. At this stage, I actually need to start thinking of activating the second. Let's do that. Let's see. So he's gone. So we're starting to utilize 2 deliveries. With that, I think we can activate another chicken. Coop. Let's activate 2 more actually. Right. So we'll leave that one so you can pick wherever you want to go. I think I actually need more lumberjacks to keep up with the wood. Right. 6 eggs, it's a minute in. 7 eggs. Currently we've got 9 chicken coops going. And off we go again. So still waiting on the previous one to come back to us. That was actually around about a minute. Egg. Okay, we'll pick it up now. Let's see. 5 eggs. So let's see. This is the second one. You'll note if we sell. Okay, well, that will still be 1 gas at least. Okay. So 9. Not keeping both of them constantly on the road, so we can add another chicken. So now we're on 10. Ten coops will have to wait. So okay, so with this we can see that the 8 oil pumps outcompete the refinery to craft, so we don't need 8, we'll need, let's do 7. Stop 1 for now. I'd rather have gasoline in the petroleum. Well, there we go. Minute 35 seconds. Let's see how close we get to the next one. Only 2 eggs now. Problem becoming now, the chicken needs to run too far to get to the meadows. $30 till out. So on 10, it looks like it'll keep the 2 of them busy. Once again, if you're closer to the towns, this will make a big difference. Okay, so he's back. And there we will be selling. Okay, so 3 eggs, we can actually add these 2 as well. So 12 chicken coops will constantly be doing that. So the problem now is, like I said, the gas. It will outrun the gas. If you're closer, definitely it'll do that. Meadows, how many meadows is constantly being taken? And there we go, some more eggs. $11 coops going crazy. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's keeping us busy. 8 eggs. So at this point it's clear that you will need a third transport. So gasoline production, I don't think it's going to be sustainable for a long time. Okay, so we passed 10 with them only coming back now. Okay, so it's time to activate the freight pier. I think that would be the best option for a chicken rush, and get that going. As you can see, so you can just let this run. 12. Okay, let's do another one. 13. If you're closer, you will definitely not need a freight at this stage, but your gasoline might become a problem. So that's still, actually it's more the oil taking up space. So let's deactivate another oil. Let's see. Two express or two deliveries going crazy. At this stage I got enough silo or storerooms for enough eggs, so it's not a trench mess on that regard. And at this stage I can actually there we go. So it's still keeping up the two of them, even though, so let's craft. So now it's on 14. 14, and adding more coops will actually not be beneficial in this layout. I don't think so, but let's see. Come chicken, come back. We can actually deactivate another. Okay. Okay, production is going faster. We'll sell again almost instantly. They're actually doing better, the two of them, than I thought. So let's add some more coops. Wood is still doing okay. Gasoline, let's see, gasoline production. That'll be 6 gas, it's cheaper. Let's see, it's getting there. I could up my gasoline production if I really want to. It's not difficult at all. Okay, let's activate all of them. Although I think it's not optimal. Okay, so now we got $18 coops. So we've got 18 coops going. And they are eating all the meadows. Quite a hungry bunch. Oh, so far 2 is coping. 2 express depots is coping. We've got five oil pumps running. That seems to keep it in check. Enough oil. I could add another refinery if I want to. It's just basically putting it here. That will increase petroleum, which will just increase the gasoline as well. Okay, as you can see now, we're starting to get ahead of the express depots or the delivery trucks. So yeah, it's definitely, so far the gasoline is actually holding out. Wood is becoming a problem, so we're going down on wood. That will be an issue at one stage, definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it out here and get back when I can report on the freight here and on the wood production. I'll definitely need to add more wood up here, that's for sure. Actually, just get some more. I can do another lumberjack or logger. Let's do that. Just need to get more wood coming in. So yeah, I have identified some of the issues. And I'll cut back down and see you in a bit.